how did you turn vegan? I'm very curious to know this.
You see, I was vegetarian since birth, firstly. I was born in a vegetarian family. And I was into spiritual literature since an early age. And I really do not remember one day or one episode that made me particularly conscious towards animals, but even in my earliest memories, I had this affection towards all living entities. So that was there, but I was not a vegan. When I was in IIT second year or something, there was a Hindi story I read, and it was a good story. It was the autobiography of a calf, and how a cow's calf.
Yeah.
So how it is born and what it has to go through, and how it was denied milk, and then how it was castrated, and then how it was exploited in the fields, and ultimately how it was dispatched to the slaughterhouse. So that made me quit milk at that time. However, the entire full concept of veganism was not known to me at that time. So I left milk, but continued taking milk products for another decade, almost more than a decade, 15 years. Then it was probably waiting to happen that I quit all this altogether. So I had my rabbits, and there was one particular female rabbit, and she had an injury in one leg, and it was incurable. So the doctors had asked me to euthanize it. I had refused. So it required daily care. The dressing had to be changed, the wound had to be cleaned up, and these things. And she could not run, so all the other rabbits would run around and be away and do their stuff, and this one would stay with me all the time. So and then one day she died, and it was my mistake actually. I did not know much about their anatomy. I probably allowed her to eat some stuff that she shouldn't have taken. So I was in grief, and 2 or 4 days after that, I watched this movie, The Ship of Theseus. And in that, there was this scene in which they were conducting experiments on rabbits. And one of those rabbits looked so much like Nandu, my rabbit. And that was the moment, sitting in the cinema hall there at that time, I decided to just do away with everything that involves anything related to any animal. So and that was the moment, and after that it didn't really require any effort. That day and this day, it has been some 7-8 years now. We'll have to look at the release date of that movie. So it's been that long a time. So, and it's been quite effortless since then. So once it was left, it was left.
Amazing. So thanks for sharing that touching story with us. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will identify, because truly, when you're seeing a chicken or a dog or a rabbit pass a road also, and a car is coming in front of them, your mouth doesn't water. We don't feel like, hey, that is a dog now. What am I going to eat it for dinner? This is
You
a
know,
baby chicken.
I'll take the liberty of sharing another interesting story in brief, because you just talked of watching a goat or a chicken or something. I was driving down one particular road, and there were these butchers' shops by the side, and it was a bit late in the night, 9 or 10 or something. And one chicken just somehow managed to escape the butcher's knife. It was about to be slaughtered and came running right in front of my car. And I jammed the brakes, and the butcher, of course, came running from the behind and picked the animal up and took it back. And I drove on for around 500 meters, and then I decided that, well, I can't leave the animal like that. So I took a U-turn, came back, and bought the uh, bought the chicken and brought it to my place, and it stayed with us for many years, and we have just so many memories and photos and videos and anecdotes with it. So
That's beautiful.
yeah,
That is adorable. Acharya ji, I mean, it's been a true honor to hear about not just your perspective, but also practice in daily life. I think true leaders lead by example, and you're certainly doing that. So this will encourage a lot of people. Thank you so much. And that's all the time which we have. But I'm sure at some time, if you give permission, I would love to speak to you at length about
it
this.
would be
This is
my
very
pleasure.
interesting.
It would be my pleasure, surely, certainly.
Thank you so
So
much.
much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.